Very good morning to one and all present here. I, Shravani of grade 5D, take this privilege to welcome all for today's workshop. First, I heartily welcome our Principal Ma'am, Dr. Sita Shankar, Coordinator Ma'am, Miss Simmi Ma'am, my teachers and dear friends. A special welcome to our guest speaker for today's session, Miss Neha Kulkarni. On behalf of Grade 5D, I welcome you for today's workshop. Ms. Neha Kulkarni is basically a BE MTech graduate and has served the college for 4 years and the school for 2 years. Being in the field of education, she knows the pulse of young minds and thus she is here to share few secrets to develop leadership qualities. Ma'am, we all are waiting to hear you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shravani.
Thank you so much, Shravani.
Ma'am, you can start the session. I'll be here for a few minutes and I'll just go to take my classes.
Yeah, sure.
Friends, if you have any doubts,
No,
clarify.
yeah. I think I can take it forward from here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Children, can you all see my screen? Just
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
you can see, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
Very good morning to all of you. My name is Sneha Kulkarni, and I am your classmate Ved Kulkarni's mom. So today I am here to speak about two topics. One is career guidance and leadership skills. Okay. So how are you are doing?
Good, ma'am.
Good, ma'am.
Nice,
Good.
ma'am.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So how was your cycle test going on?
ma'am, it's easy. But
Easy.
social skills is easy. It is the
Okay.
understand. But
Okay. Great. So shall I start?
yes. Yes, ma'am, you can start.
Yes. Okay. So this is I'm going to talk about career guidance first. So let's start with career guidance. Okay. I am sure. I think this question everybody must be asking this question to all of you very often, or sometimes like some guests come home, or your parents, or your elders, older siblings, your cousins. Like what you want to become when you grow up, isn't it? So this question must be, the people must have asked you this question many times. So there are so many career options nowadays. uh, we all know the two, the professionals. One is medicine, one is engineering. Apart from these two main stream professional courses, there are so many other career options nowadays. So you can become a scientist, you can work in a footwear industry, can work in you can take up some art or music as your mainstream. So there are many options. But when your teacher asked me that I have to talk about career guidance, I kept thinking that since you all are just what 10 plus years old, so I felt that I should stress more on, I or maybe I should make you all think what interests you more than telling you that you can choose engineering. If you're good in maths, please go for take up engineering, or if you're good in biology and this thing, please take up medicine, or if you are good in this, please take up this course. I don't want to sound like I don't want to give that kind of ideas to you right now, because I feel you are very young. So I want you all to think what interests you more. So the first slide, what is written? Self-evaluation. What do you understand by self-evaluation?
Ma'am, what you want to become?
So it basically is think what you like, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what you're really good at. isn't it? So some kids might be really good in, painting. Some might be interested in mathematics. Some might be interested in chemistry, and maybe some might be just interested in reading books. So just find out what really interests you. Okay, so that I feel that is a very key thing, which will help you in decide that what career you can choose when you grow up. As I said, you are very young now. Okay, so you all have to prepare for your career.
Yes, ma'am.
So once you finish your 10th grade, once you finish your 12th grade, once you enter the college, so 12th grade is the crucial. It's a very turning point of your life, because
Yes, ma'am.
that is when, after 12th you have to decide, okay, what you want to choose or what you want to become. So before that, since you all are in just fifth grade, you all have lot of time to think what really interests you, what is your passion, what you can take up as your career. So I want to help you all, by just tap your minds, tap your young minds to think over this, that what activities help you, what activities really interest you. Okay, so again, like, sometimes parents might be saying that, I have done engineering, I think you can also take up engineering. I don't know whether, like, parents might be, maybe they think, maybe they don't say it, or maybe they might say it in the later, once you reach higher grade. So, I feel that is wrong. So it should always be that, you should think independently. You should always think that what really you want to do, what is your passion. And one more thing, children, I want you all to, yeah, the second point. The first point I have written as children should discover their strengths and passion, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And the second point I would like to stress is don't compare yourself with others. So, okay, you always think what you want to do. Don't think what others are doing, what your other friend is doing, what your other cousin is doing, what is your older sibling is doing. Just analyze what you like, what you want to do. Even if you're tired, like, you feel like, okay, I want to just go sleep. But even at that point of time, what really interests you? So that is something you all have to think, analyze, and evaluate. So that is called self-evaluation, or you having an awareness that you know what really interests you. So have you all thought something like this? Did this point make sense to you all? Whatever I said. Have you ever given
Yes, ma'am.
what really interests you?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it
Like I
good?
like drawing.
Good. If you're really thinking, that's really good. And if some of you have not thought about it, please start thinking that, what is your interest, what is your passion. So, but again, I don't mean to say that, just because you don't know what you're really good at, you can try some new things. You can try to take up few classes. Again, I don't mean to say that, you have to join hundreds of classes. You can join music class, arts class, sports class. No, I don't mean it that way. Just
Ma'am,
think.
like what we have interest in that class.
Yes, whatever you're interested in, only take up that thing and give it a try. Maybe after getting to know about that field, maybe you might not be interested. You might feel that, okay, I think this is not for me. I don't want to take it. You can leave it. You can again give a try. You can try something else. So because I feel it is very important to understand what you're really interested in. So to understand that, as a parent and as a children, you have to initially you have to try few different things. So I feel you should come out of that comfort zone. Just don't be like, okay, no, I don't want to do this. I think this is not for me. I think I won't be able to manage these
Ma'am,
few
we
things.
have to like always try.
Yes. So just come out of your comfort zone, try some new things, try some new activities where you will build a lot of confidence, where you will have that, you will get an idea of how things work, you'll understand what it is. So you can at least you'll have that clarity in your mind that okay, suppose for example, if I'll just show. So I wanted to discuss about these activities also. I have listed down few activities which you can take it up and improve your ideas. So you can visit a bank.
Ma'am,
Yeah, who is it? Rishika, right?
ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Oh, is it?
No, ma'am, it's fine for me.
Yeah, Rishika, I think I can. I don't see any connectivity issues from my side. Okay. Yeah. So, what activities you can do to understand yourself better? So the first point I have written, like visit a museum or a science center, banks, and talk to people who work there. Because people, there are even in your family, for example, you don't have to like visit a science center just to, if by chance if you're going there, understand like what kind of work people are doing there. For example, if you want to know how these banks work, so how the what is the job of accountant? So what is the job of an accountant? Accountant is like basically he is very good in maths. He can think logically. He is able to solve the problem. So these are the jobs of an accountant. So what I'm trying to say here is please whenever you get an opportunity to visit such places, talk to people. Talking to people will really help. You'll get a lot of ideas. So talk to people, understand what kind of job they are doing. So you can if like in your family, you must be a very good example because you all your uncles, aunts, they must be in some profession. You can talk to them. You can talk to your own parents. How was their career, why they took such decisions, why did your father join this company, or why did your mother took up this job. So then you can please discuss these things with your parents or your family people. Understand how did their career graph move. So what was their education background, what did they study, and what was their experience. So all these things will really help you to find out what really interests you. Again, I'm not saying what will
Ma'am, we
help you to
can't hear
decide.
you. Ma'am, someone was on unmute. I can't hear you.
Is everyone facing this problem or just one or two in the class?
No, ma'am, I think
Arnav is on unmute. That's
I was on mute. I was on mute.
no, he's on unmute. Unmute.
Okay, now I was on mute.
So is
Children,
now I'm audible?
yes,
Yes,
ma'am, you are audible. You can go ahead.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you. So, so talking to people from different professions will help you get an idea or get that information or a clarity in your mind that what suits you or what really interests you. And again, reading books about famous people. So even that is a very good habit which I encourage a lot. So you can read very good books and try to understand, or you can take your parents help and then discuss with them how these famous people like Bill Gates or Narayan Murthy, how they all you know uh, uh, how was their journey, career journey. And then again, yeah, TV shows. I think you all must be watching TV, and
yes,
in that yes, in that also you can choose children movie or shows. And yeah, you can understand the character or the roles played uh, by the characters, and you can discuss about it. And all these will help you analyze or understand that with to what kind of a character you can relate to, or what did you like, what did you did not like about that characters. So all these things, I feel at this age, from now onwards, if you start analyzing or self-evaluating, that I think I'm more interested in this, or maybe I'm really good in physics. I like maths. So even then, even that is a very good thing. So you can prepare yourself. You can prepare yourself for your higher studies, and of course parents are always there to support you. There are so many other career counseling centers who will always give wider this thing ideas, so what you can become. But as of at this age, I feel these activities or these simple things, if you imbibe in your day-to-day life, or understanding things and being more aware, so I think all these will really help you understand what really interests you, what can be, what you can take up in future, once you finish your 10th grade or 12th grade, what really you want to do. So yeah, can you all see my next slide?
Yes, ma'am, we can see.
Yes, this
Discussion
is,
making.
yeah, decision making. So decision making is a very key thing in any, in your career path. So how to develop this skill? Can anyone give me some ideas how to develop this skill of decision making? Always, like, whenever some,
Ma'am, we should be patient and think for a long time.
yeah, patience is a yes. Even to develop that patience, again, you need to practice a lot. That patience also needs to. It will take some time to to achieve that kind of patience
Yes, ma'am.
and this thing. But here, I want to tell you one thing, children. This decision making, this will really. This will directly help you in your leadership skills also, and at the same time even in your career. This is a very crucial thing. So if you are not able to decide that, uh, whether I should do this or that, you're only, like, dwindling from one path to another. I think this is not for me. This is, at some point you have to decide. So develop that skill. So to develop that skill, right now itself, this is the right age for you guys to develop that skill. So I have mentioned one or two examples where you can, involve yourself and you can take up that skill of decision making. Like, if your parents are going on a holiday, if you are planning a trip, you take that uh, this thing that you can discuss with your parents and you can make some decisions during that trip. Okay, that, I want to, let's plan this way, let's plan it that way, or maybe, I want to find out a hotel room which has this, and have that thing in your mind. Or if there is any event going on in the family, or some family get-togethers, or like if you're living in a society like, Shantiniketan, which is a big society, so many other societies there, the Ganpati festival is celebrated in a very large scale. So I always wanted way to voluntarily go there and, take up some job and, learn things, and then at the same time he can decide few things. So all these events in your life will give you opportunities to make decision. So even in day-to-day life, like, you can, like, one day you can be uh, you can tell your parents that today I want to decide everything. So develop that decision making skill from right now. Okay, even this is going to help you a lot in your career. So I hope I didn't bore you guys by too much of
No, ma'am, it
talking.
is interesting.
It's interesting. Okay, do you all have any questions?
No, ma'am. No,
No.
ma'am.
So yeah, I think that was 2, 3 points, very simple points, which I thought that you, for your age, this is something which I should uh, tell you, or make you think about. So one was the decision making, and one was the self evaluation, so which will help you in deciding about your career. Okay, so next I'll be talking about leadership skills. Okay, what is like leadership? What do you understand by leadership?
Ma'am, a person or a captain who like who like controls
The person
people.
who leads from the he leads from the front. He leads with an
He
example.
leads. Yeah, he leads. Yes, to lead, what qualities he should have according to you?
Leadership.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
leadership
he should
is
be
we
a good captain who does not shout on the like people.
okay. Okay. Any other
Has to
points?
stay calm,
Yeah.
staying calm.
Staying calm. Okay. Any other points?
Uh,
Any other points? Others? Why nobody is trying? Okay.
Leading from the front with an example.
Yes. 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 I
ma'am, being a team player.
team player. Yes, that is also one of the points. Yeah.
Being patient.
Let's see what I have written in my slide. What is this?
Responsibility.
Ma'am,
Yes,
a responsibility.
responsibility. Yes, a good leader is always a very, very responsible person. Okay. So, what are, as students, what are your responsibilities?
Ma'am, reading. Do our work. Ma'am, do our homework and study for unit test or cycle test.
Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Any other
and we should do
responsibilities?
our work alone at home.
Yes, that's right. Any
Do not
And
depend
ma'am,
on
we should be physical and fit, ma'am.
Yes, yes, that's a very good point, Lakshmi.
don't always
Self care.
depend on someone.
Yes, self care. You know,
Yes, ma'am.
so right now at this age, your responsibilities are like attending school. Of course, right now it's all offline online school, but once the physical classes start, it's your responsibility to reach the school on time, do your homework, studies, and even
Wake
playing.
up
I
early.
feel playing is also it's a responsibility only. You guys should go out, play, have
Ma'am,
your
wake
own circle of friends. That is a very important thing. Again and again, I really feel that is a very important thing, because friends hold a very important place in your life. Okay, so all these are your responsibilities at this age, it's your responsibility. So here, why I want to talk about responsibility is, so basically what is responsibility? There are set of things which you have to do it, and some results are expected out of it, right? So even for this, to be a good, to develop this leadership qualities, be a responsible person and learn to face the consequences. Okay, if you are a responsible person, and if you are done a job or a project, whatever, if the teacher has assigned you some work and she has said that, okay, wait, this is your responsibility to finish. Okay, Medhansh, it is your responsibility. And Shravani, you have to do this. Okay, make sure that you are doing that job with 100%. With you give your full this thing. Whatever what I wanted to say is like, yeah, you just make sure that you do justice to your work, you give your 100% to that work, and being a, like, with full responsibility, finish that job. If you're a irresponsible person, and if the outcome of that job is negative, It can be positive, it can be negative. If you're a responsible person, the outcome is positive. If you're an irresponsible person, then the outcome is negative. But whatever it is, learn to face the outcomes. Don't be scared. Okay, some failures will happen. Some you might get good results. You might just lose a few things, but just face it. Learn to face it. Okay, so this is about the responsibility. Again, I have mentioned one statement here that obedience and responsibility are not the same. What do you understand by obedience? What is obedience?
Like doing what others say is obedience.
Yeah, exactly, Shravani, right. You should do. Sometimes being obedient is good, but uh, obedience and responsibility are two different things. Responsibility is like you're thinking, you are being creative. You have taken up the charge of that job. Whereas obedience is someone is telling you, like your parent is telling, do this, 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 and you're just blindly doing it. You are not thinking. So that is called obedience. So responsibility is like it's your thing that you have to think, you have to plan what will be, what is the action path, how you'll work on it, how will you plan things for it, and if you plan, like, do you need anyone's support and guidance? And even here, obviously, you can always take support of your guidance, support of your parents and teachers. They're always there around you, but be a responsible person. Okay, be a responsible person, and always uh, yeah, again, I think, how will you develop these responsibility kind of skill? Again, you can just try to, I'm sure when the physical classes were going on, your class teacher would be giving turns to everyone to become the leader, class leader. Why was she doing that? What was the intention behind it? Can anyone tell me? I'm sure you all have got turns to become class leader or monitor, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what was the intention of making you a leader?
So, ma'am, like this, there's no naughtiness or like bad stuff happen.
Yeah. So
Balance.
you're
And
able to.
responsibility.
Yes, yes, yes. So same
Someone
thing. Even like at home, you can take up that leadership. You can tell your parents that I want to decide few things. I want to work on this. And even like it's not that only you have to just do your homework, go to play, and then just attend school. You can always work around house also. Even that will give you so much of exposure. So expose yourself more to different kinds of activities. Go on a trekking activity with unknown people, with a group of people whom you don't know. You don't know anyone there. Or go for a camping or a stargazing, where you will get to uh, meet so many people, and then you develop all these skills. So so again, that I feel, so to become a good leader, you have to be responsible, you have to be confident, you should be able to make decisions, and of course, believe in yourself. Whatever the consequences come, you face it. Okay, don't be scared, just be confident about yourself. And if you start all these little changes in yourself, I'm sure you all will be great leaders, and you all will be like amazing people. Okay, so I hope you all got what I wanted to convey uh,
yes,
about
ma'am.
this leadership and career guidance. Okay. Anyone wants to share anything?
I hope you all enjoy the session, all of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you all decided?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes,
want to be an artist.
Yeah?
I want to be an artist.
You want to be an artist.
Oh, wow.
Great.
Police.
I want to become an archaeologist.
Ma'am, when I grown up, I want to be a police. Ma'am, I would either be a doctor or a IAS.
Great. I'll thank ma'am for giving her valuable time to share ma'am's thoughts. It was a wonderful session, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, Divya, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you so much.
ma'am.
Happy weekend.
Yeah.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day. Thank you, ma'am.